So this wing always looks flawless and amazing, and this one is maybe a little bit of the ugly stepsister. Hi lovely ladies, and welcome back. So today I am going to be demonstrating a winged eyeliner. Now winged eyeliner is quite difficult and it does take a lot of practice and trial and error, but I hope with my simplified step-by-step it can possibly help you to master it a lot quicker and maybe make you brave enough to try this. One thing that you have to think about is it depends on your face shape, the angle of the wing. So I want to encourage you to play around with the angles. When you are doing it, try a very steep angle first, and then the next time when you do a winged eyeliner, go super flat with that line. And then you can start to see which looks better, which do you prefer, and that way you can figure out the exact angle of that wing eyeliner. For this, you will need liquid eyeliner, and this one is from Maybelline, and it is the Lasting Drama. Any eyeliner will work for this. I particularly like one that has a pot and then has a applicator. That way you can dip in as many times as you need to, or you can scrape off the excess. The eyeliners that look like a big cookie, those are my least favorite because you can't control how much product you're actually putting onto your skin, and that makes the already hard task that much harder. Nothing really to it. You can start with a clean lid, or you can do this as a last step like I will be doing. I added some eyeshadow just to add some depth to my eye. That's usually how I wear my winged eyeliner. First things first, you are going to open it up and you are going to scrape some of the excess off. So it's okay if you feel a little bit nervous. It is one of those things where if you make a mistake, you can't really fix it as easily. Make sure you don't have too much on to start with. I like to build the pigment. That just makes the application that much more seamless than adding too much product and you can't take it away. So you're going to draw a line from your crease down on the outer edge. After you do that, you are going to take the top of this line and bring it straight down to your lash line. So it's going to make a triangle. Then you can fill that in. Okay, so once you have done your triangle, you are going to then connect it with a line on the lid. And you can decide how deep in you want to go and how thick this line must be, depending on what kind of winged eyeliner you are going for the day. Another very important thing is not to pull your eye in different ways, because when you release that tension from your skin, the line is not going to be as straight as when you drew it. So you have to draw it with your eye as it's going to be. That is the best way to end up with a straight line. Okay, so that is the second step. The third step is actually doing the wing. Now this is the tricky part, and this is the part that takes most practice. And then you are going to follow this line all the way up. So you can decide how high you want to do this. Draw it as evenly as you can up. The next step is to take then that point and connect it to the lower bottom of this triangle that you created. Right, the next step is I like the top part of my wing to kind of have a little bit of a swoop than a straight down and straight to the side. So I am then going to go in and color in this space over here so that it creates that kind of U shape than a V shape. And there you go. Once you have neatened up your lines, you are done with the one eye. Now moving on to the other eye is, I think, the most daunting task because you have to try and get them to match. And that is also where practice does come in handy with this. Just apply the same steps and always make sure that you double check when you're drawing the lines that you are following the angles of the first eye that you did. Let us start on this eye. I'm going to start again with a line from the crease right down to the corner of my eye. And then I'm going to make that triangle. You can color it in. And then you can go and connect it with the line on your lash. Again, make sure that you follow the thickness of the original, the first eye you did. Okay, so once those are connected, it's time again to draw that wing. And again, you're going to start from the top of this triangle and you're going to draw your line up first. And make sure that you just check on the other side to get the right angle. And length. Okay. Then you're going to take the tip of this line and connect it to the bottom of this one. Okay, and then once again, I want to fill in the bottom of this wing just so that it is less sharp. And then you can just check how similar. To be honest, this is my more dominant side, so this wing always looks flawless and amazing, and this one is maybe a little bit of the ugly stepsister. So once I have both on, what I like to do is choose the eye that I like the most and change the other one to maybe look a little bit more similar to the one that you like, if that's possible. So this one is a lot thicker than this one, so I want to go back in here and then just thicken it up a bit and just millimeter by millimeter try and match the two. Also using the smallest amount of product on my applicator so that I don't go and ruin the whole winged eyeliner. Don't be tempted to do too much. This one has quite a thick over here than this one, so I'm just going to go in and just full in where I feel it doesn't look the same. Okay, so then the only thing that I am still missing is some mascara, so I'm going to put that on. And there you go. So I really hope that this will motivate you to attempt your first wing liner if you haven't done it before, or help you in perfecting your technique. It does take some time, and you are going to have your good days and your bad days, just because it is something that you have to be so precise at. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are watching this on Facebook, please like and share and comment. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe and ring the bell, because I will see you guys very soon.